my name is Lindsay Rogers and I'm with the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, and today we are going to be talking about bats. Bats are actually mammals, so they're related to people, but they're the only mammal that are capable of true flight, like a bird, but they're a mammal. So worldwide there are 1,200 species of bats. Here in Nebraska we have about 13 species of bats, but most of them are fairly rare and we're not going to see them very often. The big brown bat is one of the most common, but big is a relative term because they're only about 4 or 5 inches from head to tail. We also have the little brown bat, which is fairly small, about 2.5 to 4 inches. And then we have the red bat, which is a really beautiful red color, and it's going to be about 4 inches. So most of these bat species that we have here in Nebraska are relatively small. And they're all insectivores, which means that they eat insects, which is really important for us, not only from an economic standpoint from our agricultural communities, but also from a pleasant standpoint. If nobody likes mosquitoes, bats will solve that problem. A single little brown bat can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in 1 hour. Think about that. They're active for several hours each night, and all of them are eating mosquitoes and insects. This is a huge economic benefit for us. So where are you going to find bats? Here in Lincoln, you're going to find bats in lots of different locations. Those big brown bats oftentimes are going to be found near human structures like buildings or your home. You might find them underneath your shutters if you have shutters on your house, or in big trees. They like to climb underneath loose bark, or sometimes they'll even be in the foliage. The red bats sometimes will look like a leaf as they hang upside down, so you won't even really see them there. But you can also find them underneath your eaves. Bats can get into crevices that are about 1/4 of an inch, so they can get into very, very small places. So how can you help bats? Well, putting up a bat house like this is going to be a huge benefit. You'll notice that it has a slanted roof. The rain will fly or fall right off of that. And then it has a slat here, so the bats will crawl up in here. Putting up a bat house is a great way to encourage bats to be in your area for that insect control, but to make sure that they don't get in your home. You can also plant lots of pollinator plants or plant insect-friendly plants. That's going to be really important because insect is the main diet for the bat. So by planting those pollinator plants, not only will you be helping out pollinators, but you'll be helping out bat species as well. Bats can carry rabies, but most don't. It's actually about 1% of 1% that carry rabies. The other thing to remember is that all wildlife species can carry rabies, and bats have no higher incidence of rabies than any other wildlife species, so they're fairly safe to have around your house. Get outside, go dusk time, and watch and see if you can't see them fluttering around in the night sky. The watchable wildlife opportunities are amazing right here in our city of Lincoln, so get outside, take time, stop, slow down, go look for some of these amazing creatures that are living right in your own backyard.